final match of round one. It would be the round of 32. We are playing into the round of 16. Today we have Anthony Tisdall going against Stephen Shepard. With me on the desk, Philadelphia, Bill Cariola. Bill, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts on this match up front?
Should be a fun time. This has been a crazy round one. A lot of interesting wins, a lot of upsets. So Stephen, Anthony, both solid, good players, good dudes. I think it's gonna be a blast, And one of them picked a great strength. I would figure out which one that is later. So.
Well, one of them picked movie release dates, which is a core category, and the other one, Nick Cage. A small section of the Nick Cage filmography we all love. Without further ado, let's bring in that Nick Cage loving fella, Anthony Tisdall, and his manager, Cody Newberry. Cody, long time no see. Anthony, how are you guys doing this evening?
Good. 6-1. So I'm in a great mood. Whatever happens here, I'm good. I'm happy. But I'm excited to give this your new little league a shot. I'm excited for this.
If you have any questions, you have probably the most experienced manager in the league, Cody Newberry, here to help you through the process. Cody, how you feeling?
I'm great. I was actually excited to draft Aaron and Anthony. I thought, we once got off to a really rocky start, but now, who knew that this would be the case? But I think Anthony is a really knowledgeable player. So I think, especially when he gets to, designate what he wants to pick in the final round, I think he's one of the best players out there. So I don't know much about Steven, but I know a lot about Jack, and Jack sucks. So at that point, we have a shot because Jack is 50% of that team, and Jack sucks. I want that on the record. He sucks.
That being said,
noted.
Let's see if Jack has a rebuttal. We'll bring in Jack, and his client Stephen Shepard. I've been doing this a lot lately. Jack, I'm going to let you go first. Do you have anything to say to the inflammatory remarks from Cody Newberry?
I mean, they're nothing new. It's said pretty much every time I play a match or am on YLS or am mentioned around Cody or just am in the same call as him. So, it's nothing new. Anthony's a cool guy, great, good player. I think Steven's got a really good shot here. I've been I was given shit in a different match for having a strong degree of confidence in my player. So if it's bad to have confidence in your player, sue me. I don't know. But no, I have a lot of confidence in Steven tonight. You got this, bud.
I'm going to ask you the question in a second. I just want you to know that Cody will say you suck with no prompting as well. So don't think you need to be around for him to say it. Steven, how you feeling this evening?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Just here to have fun.
All right. And that's the most important thing. That's what we're on.
That money.
Said, yeah, we're going to drop Jack backstage. We'll bring Anthony back, and I'll give you guys a little refresher on how our round one works. Guys, round one, it is a whiteboard round, but it is also a speed round. It's not a lightning round, but it is a speed round. You're going to get 8 questions. You're going to write all 8 of your answers on the board. I'll ask you a question. 10 seconds will go by. Bill will ask you a question. 10 seconds will go by. And we'll go back and forth till we've asked 8 questions. At the end of the 10 seconds after the 8th question is read, if you guys want to burn one of your 3 repeats to get 20 extra seconds and some repeats, feel free to do that. Otherwise, the round will end 10 seconds after the 8th question. Any questions?
No.
All right.
Cool. All right.
We will start. And I will ask you your first question, which comes in the category of recent releases. What is the name of the weapon Gore wields in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Bill's quick time capsule review of this movie, piece of shit.
Haven't watched it yet, but I plan to soon.
Not a fan. Anyway, your next question will come into the category of directors. What is the most recent film directed by Justin Lin that is not part of the Fast and Furious franchise?
Tricky question.
Let's see what you did there, question writer.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Because I was like, oh, fast. No, wait.
No.
Nope. YA coming of age. What is Daniel's costume at the Halloween school dance in 1984's The Karate Kid?
Classic film.
What was he wearing?
Clothes, I'd imagine. Not an answer, just to be clear.
Yeah.
All right. Your next question will come in the category of romance/rom-com. UB40's cover of Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love appears on the soundtrack of what 90s romantic thriller? I remember when this dropped. It was pretty big.
I remember this song got a ton of airplay on the old MTV. I remember that.
Yeah. I just think it's great that UB40's two big hits were both covers.
That's true. Your fifth question comes in the category of fantasy. In what decade is Westworld set?
Not to be confused with East Constellation.
Yes.
They're not the A material tonight. Sorry. So, what are you going to do? So, all right. Your next question will come in the category of the 2010s. Who plays Casey Cook in both Split and Glass?
It's the same character in two movies, and this person reprises their role.
Yes,
Can you
they do.
believe it? Your seventh question comes in the category of science fiction. What planet is Discovery 1 originally headed to in 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Now, this movie, quite excellent.
Yeah, one of
the lukewarmest of takes. So, yeah.
Do you like it? Do you like a Kubrick film?
It was a really good film. I'll just say that. So, speaking of films, your final question comes in 2000s. What was the first film in the 2000s to win both Best Picture and Best Director Oscars? Love those Oscar questions.
And unless you want to do a repeat, we're winding this category down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Repeat.
Oh. All right, I'll give an extra 20 seconds. Go ahead. I will burn when you repeat them.
He's a little lagged.
I don't know what to do. We've never had a repeat in round one before.
That's right. We did have one. So we are winding the round down.
I wasn't there for that. This is my first.
3, 2, 1. Pens down for real. Anthony, since you're on the left to me, I'm going to start with your answers first. Let's just turn your board around. We'll just go over your answers.
Necrosword, Malignant, Shower, Cruel Intentions, 1970s, Anna Taylor-Joy, Jupiter, and Gladiator.
Okay, and Steven.
This is I put Star Trek Beyond, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jupiter, and Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Okay, I know which questions you're asking. So let's go over the answers now. So Gore's weapon is the Necro Sword. Justin Lin's non-Fast and Furious film is Star Trek Beyond. Daniel is dressed as a shower at the dance, yes. Sliver is the movie that has UB40's cover of Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love. Westworld is set in the distant future of the 1980s.
Awesome.
Anya Taylor-Joy in both of those movies. Jupiter is the planet they're going to in 2001, and A Beautiful Mind is the movie that won both Best Picture and Best Director. Bill, correct me if I am wrong. I have Anthony ahead, score of 4-3.
That is what I have.
Okay. That being said, let's bring Anthony's manager back in, and we'll talk a little bit about round two. Round two is the wheel round. You guys drafted the wheel. So we'll bring that wheel up. Let's scroll down and talk about today's categories real quick. I'll scroll that down for you guys. So we have both strengths in the wheel. Steven's strength of movie release dates, Anthony's strength of pre-2000 Nicolas Cage, as well as directors, horror, actor filmographies, comedy, action, adventure, and the 1990s. Anthony, you have choice. Do you want to spin first or kick it over to Steve?
I say we go second just to see if they take something you possibly know. I know you both drafted it, but there's not everything that you possibly want.
I'm good. Go second. Second works. See that.
We'll go second.
We'll send Cody backstage, bring Jack on. All right, Steven, here is your first spin. And it lands on Spinner's Choice. Do you want to hear the categories again, or do you know what you want?
Sure, I'll hear them again.
Sure. We have your strength of movie release dates, Anthony's strength of pre-2000 Nicolas Cage. We also have directors, horror, actor filmographies, comedy, action adventure, and 1990s.
So I know we talked about this. Which of the categories do you feel best about? Because I think we still want to leave release dates on there for him. So,
Probably. I think I have a decent shot at 1990s.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Bill, do you want to read them or do you want me to read these?
Yeah, I'll read the 1990. I was alive then. It's fine.
All right, sounds good. You can go for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think we all were.
Is it a whiteboard round or?
No,
Nope.
you answer and
No, it's
you
multiple
can
choice round.
touch down to multiple choice if you'd like that.
As soon as I can find it, there we go. 1990s. Okay. Steven, if you're ready for your questions in the 1990s.
Sure.
All right, cool. Your first question. What 90s animated film features Oscar-nominated songs Journey to the Past and Once Upon a December?
Journey to the Past. Is that Anastasia?
That is correct for 2 points in the lead. All right. Your next question. In the final scene of Misery, a woman with what profession tells Paul that she is his number one fan, reminding him of Annie Wilkes and his captivity?
I'm just gonna guess cop.
That is incorrect. Anthony, chance for a 2-point steal.
Say a nurse.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for waitress.
Yeah.
The waitress.
Oh yeah.
All right. Your next question. What is the name of the large national chain that the record store is being sold to in Empire Records?
Ooh, I'll do a multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Audio Bros, B, Sound System, C, Music Town, or D, World Records.
D.
D is incorrect. Anthony, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Audio Bros, B, Sound System, C, Music Town, or D, World Records?
Believe it's Music Town.
That is correct for 1 point and a tie game. And that movie's a piece of shit. Here we go. Moving on.
Whoa.
Oh, I said it. Your next to last question. The masked man who had abducted Kate McTiernan names himself after which historical figure in 1997's Kiss the Girls?
Oh, Casanova.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. And your final question. Who plays cameraman Victor Animal Pilati in 1998's Godzilla? Five, 4,
Jean Reno.
3. Jean Reno is incorrect. Anthony, chance for a 2-point steal.
Who the fuck else was in that movie other than the one guy?
Getting the answer in 5, 4, 3.
Paul Giamatti. I don't know.
Is also incorrect. For Hank Azaria.
No, yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
All right. So if I did my math right, I have Steven 7, Anthony 5.
That is exactly what I have. All right, we'll bring that wheel back up and we'll bring in Anthony's manager.
All right, give me a sec here.
Just a question, John. Is this the match where you like pick stuff as a strength because you're really good at it in mastery round? Is that what we do in this game? Because Jack clearly doesn't understand that when he gets spinner's choice. It's interesting. I just want to put that on the record.
Yes, I will. You know, we can talk to Jack about that later if you'd like.
Jack sucks. I just want that. Jack sucks. Back to back sucks. Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna spin the wheel now.
Yeah, we do.
Is that one of the categories? I'll take that one. I think I would know all
Jack
the answers.
sucks. Yeah, we'd kill it.
And that lands on.
Of course it
That's cool. Hey, you're only down by 2. Just remember that multiple choice. You're fine.
Absolutely.
We'll bring Jack, who sucks apparently, back on to help Stephen pick what he should choose for Anthony.
I mean, there's a reason we left it on the wheel, and this is it. Do you want to give him movie release dates?
Yes, sure.
Okay, let's give that to him.
All right. Jack had a strategy, and we're seeing it pay off. Maybe let's go over the movie release dates. Anthony, are you ready for your movie release dates question?
Sure.
All right. Here's your first question. What year was the Christian Bale movie Reign of Fire released?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice answers are A, 2000, B, 2001, C, 2002, or D, 2003.
2002.
That is incorrect. Chance for your 1 point steal, Stephen. Is it A, 2000, B, 2001, C, 2002, or D, 2003?
I thought it was 2002, actually. 2003?
That is also incorrect. Looking for 2001. 2001.
I think Cody wants to come in. Give time out. He's waving his hand.
Yep.
IMDb has premiered July 9th, 2002 and July 12th, 2002 for the main launch of Reign of Fire.
Then
we would like to challenge.
All right. We will take a small break while I double check Cody's research. After some research, we are agreeing with Cody Newberry, and we're going to award Anthony 1 point. That movie did come out in 2002. With that being said, let's go on to your second movie release dates question. What year saw the release of movies in all of these franchises? Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, and Police Academy.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice answers are A, 1987, B, 1989, C, 1992, or D, 1994. Five.
B.
B is incorrect.
Yeah.
Stephen, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, 1987, B, 1989, C, 1992, or D, 1994?
87.
87 is correct for 1 point. And your third question. In what year was the Oscar-winning All About Eve released?
Jesus Christ. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice answers A, 1950, B, 1951, C, 1952, or D, 1953. Five.
51.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Stephen. A, 1950, B, 1951, C, 1952, or D, 1953.
A.
A is correct, 1950.
Oh, Jesus.
Your next question. What year saw the release of a Matrix movie, a Saw movie, and a Resident Evil movie?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 2003, B, 2004, C, 2016, or D, 2021?
$2021.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in movie release dates.
Oh, God, there's another.
How many Friday the 13th movies were released in the 1980s? Surprisingly, I did not write that question, which is crazy.
I'm baffled by that.
Yeah, I didn't write that.
Multiple choice, because he'll just steal it if I get it wrong.
Is it A, 6, B, 7, C, 8, or D, 9?
Oh, glad I didn't guess 4.
5, 4, 3, 2,
8.
8 is correct.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Only 2 years we
Double
were
minus.
not blessed with Jason in the 1980s. That being said, I have a 1-point game going into round 3. Is that I have
That
Steven
is what I have.
Anthony with 8. Here's how round 3 works. In round 3, both you guys gave me a strength. We know Steven's is movie release dates. Anthony's is pre-2000s, Nicolas Cage. There's a 2, a 3, and a 5-point question in those categories. And Anthony's behind, and I read Anthony's questions around 2. So, Bill, why don't you read Anthony those sweet Nicolas Cage questions?
Nothing would make me happier if you're
I'm
ready for
ready.
some Nicolas Cage questions.
Let's go.
All right, your 2-point question. Who plays the motorcycle boy in Rumblefish?
I'm thinking of Mickey Rourke.
That's correct for 2 points. And the lead.
With that, we'll bounce over to Steven's 2-point question in movie release dates. Your 2-point question. What year saw the release of Weird Science and The Breakfast Club?
1985.
And that is correct. We'll go back over to Anthony.
All right, Anthony, your 3-pointer in Nicolas Cage. What medical condition does Baby O struggle with in Con Air?
Diabetes.
No hesitation for 3 points.
All right, Steven, your 3-pointer in movie release dates. How many years separate Brian De Palma's Carrie and The Rage Carrie 2?
All right. 26.
Fortunately, that's incorrect. They are 23 years apart from 1976 to 1999. So that means we will have to ask you your 5-point question, which you do need to hit to send it back over to Anthony. Are you ready for your 5-pointer in movie release dates?
Yeah.
Okay. What 2 years saw releases in both the Pink Panther franchise and a film from Monty Python's Flying Circus?
Oh dear. Just guess 2006.
We need 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Oh.
5, 4, 3.
2006
2.
and 1983.
And your winner, Anthony Tisdall. You did get one of them right. 1983 is correct. We also needed 1975. 1975 is Return of the Pink Panther and Monty Python's Holy Grail. And 83 is Curse the Pink Panther and Meaning of Life. With that being said, we will go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Steven, Jack Pinchuk. Jack, I want you to know you don't suck. You're doing your best. You're doing your best. Steven, you took it to the end there. We rarely see things go all the way down at that. We don't see much ping pong in this league yet. So you did well. How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. What I was thinking about going with a different category. Wasn't sure how for round 2. Wasn't sure if that would have made a difference or not. But I had fun. So.
How would you have done on those movie release questions if you had chosen your strength in round 2?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what the questions I guess were.
Well, the questions that Anthony.
The ones you heard.
I think I would have gotten them right. I'm trying to remember what the questions were.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. Don't worry about it.
I barely remember.
How you doing?
Ages ago. Jack, moving forward, how you feeling with your team and the tournament and Steven's performance?
This was a really good match. Steven, you did well today. You got some important steals in round 2. You did well in your 90s round. So I don't feel bad about this performance at all. You'll be back. You'll get a win. I'm sure of it. And Yeah, hey, you can't win every match, but Anthony played another really good game. So yeah, I've got no issue with this performance. You played well.
All right. With that being said, we're going to say goodbye to you guys. We'll bring on today's winner, Anthony Tisdall and Cody Newberry. Over under on Cody saying Jack sucks. I'll put it at like 6.5. Cody, Tiz, how you guys feeling?
We feel great. Like, what else? Listen, I've said for years in all these leagues, other managers sometimes suck at strategy. And in this league, I haven't learned a lot. It's very new, but you pick something that you're a master at in round 3, and you get it, and you get spinner's choice, and you say, you know what? Screw it. We can get a lot of points here, or we're just going to get a different category that we're not a master in, and play defense, which we got, and we were down 1 point. Like, I don't get the strategy because he was getting steals. He would have gotten more points in movie release dates than he would have in 90s. He would have had the lead on Anthony going into it, and there would have been a shot to switch. And Anthony just knew his stuff in round 3, which helped us. Which Anthony played great in round 1, got a category not based on movies. I'm here to lead the charge. Movie release date sucks. It's one producer sat in his room and goes, oh, you know what? I want to release The Thing in 1982. And now geeks on the internet know it, and they love it. This is nothing at Steven. This is at Caleb Boatman and Payson Johnson. Just to let you know, nothing against Steven. I don't know Steven. But they just know it. It's just basic facts. He knew Nick Cage. We're moving on. I'm excited to manage Anthony in the future. Jack sucks. Sucks. So this is back-to-back matches in this tournament. You will watch people. I will not ruin it, but he sucks at strategy. I'm going to own him all season. This is great. Love it.
Anthony, how you doing, bud?
I'm good. He hit the under. He missed it by like 1.5.
This interview ain't over yet.
Good point.
Yeah.
No, I feel good. I mean, to get a win when you get opponent's choice and they get spinner's choice is pretty nice. I would have loved to get Nick Cage and hear those questions because it would have been fun. And I'm also curious what the 5 would be. But I picked what I wanted for round 3. I'm glad I did. That stuff I know well. Round 1 is interesting. 4 is fine. I'm not great at speed rounds. I don't think that fast. I'm a very slow thinker. But it worked. I got what I needed, and I was able to guess my way through movie release dates enough to save myself from being down too much. So
I think 4 is a good performance. It doubles the performance of your teammate, Aaron J, which I'm sure he loves to hear out loud. So that's good.
I might not tell him.
That game doesn't count. Remember, Payne.
It has been stricken from the record. Yes, it has been stricken. So Aaron has a 0-0 record in this league.
Thank you.
And Ryan Payne was given a bye to the round of 16.
Well, with that being said, Anthony, we'll be moving on to the tournament. Would you like to know who you're playing?
I would love to. Tell me it's Ryan Payne.
No, unfortunately, that is not what's going on.
Okay, I play him too much anyway. Good.
I will tell you exactly who you're playing. You, sir, are playing one Mr. William Cohen.
He wears a top hat. We're going to own him.
I have to play Will. Oh, sweet Jesus.
He's going to know Sandra Bullock's. Like, what are we doing here? He has a top hat. I don't trust him. We'll do fine.
This is going to be fun. All right.
Bring it up.
I'm down to play Will. I haven't played Will.
Jack sucks.
This is fun.
Jack sucks.
Fine. Come on,
Always
2 more.
fun.
He makes money.
We appreciate it.
Jack sucks. Jack sucks.
Oh, now hit the over.
Okay, we get the
over.
point. So Jack's a lovely person who's Canadian, so they're immediately nice. So
he's very sorry for sucking, I imagine.
Yeah.
Wind this down. Bill, a close match. We don't. I mean, a lot of the matches we've had so far have been. I don't want to say they're blowouts, but they're definitely like kind of one-sided. This one went back and forth. I'm always happy to see that. How you feeling?
Yeah, hearing a rare 5-point question in round 3 there. Haven't had too many of those, but yeah, I mean, anytime you get to the last question, you can't say you played a bad match, whether you win or lose. So honestly, yeah, I mean, Anthony played great, had a little lead, got stuck with opponents, managed to make his way through it, and then, got it where it counted. So Steven was in there every step of the way. I mean, it was like 2 points was the biggest lead the entire game.
And to go into round 3 and hear 5 out of the 6 questions, like you said, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy with another great match here in TLU. Until next time, I'm John Maher, Bill Cariola, for Anthony Tisdall, for Stephen Shepard, for Cody Newberry, for Jack Pinchuk, for the rest of the admins and writers who couldn't be here this evening. Stay cool. Like, subscribe, like everything else in the video store, and we will see you next time
Also, contractually obligated to say buy our shit. So there
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
buy their shit. This is shit that you can buy. You can,
Yeah, there you go. Fucking just
Yeah.
buy stuff. We're
Yeah.
gonna go now.
hit the button, whoever.